Hello, my name is Jill Lee. I am the Director of Admission and Tuition Assistance and Summer Programming at Castilleja, and I want to welcome you to Castilleja. I'm sorry we're not here in person, but I wanted to send this video to reach out to you to let you know that my team and I are thinking about you and wish that we could be on campus together. But right now, imagine that you just walk through our front doors and you walk onto this patio called the Alumni Patio. We're outside of my office, and behind me is a peek at the school. And at the center of that is our green circle. We use that metaphor a lot for walking around the circle and coming full circle, and it truly is a journey to be a student at Castilleja. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Castilleja, an element of Castilleja I want to share with you, as well as a little bit about our admissions process. So if we were on campus right now, you would be seeing 426 girls eating lunch, talking, walking around the circle, and you would see middle schoolers and upper schoolers engaging with each other. I'm often asked, what sets Castilleja apart? What's special about Castilleja? And it's such an easy answer for me. It is the fact that sixth graders and through 12th graders are on one campus together in a relatively small school. We have 426 students. And so it is the relationships between the 6th through 12th graders that really creates the magic of Castilleja. We all know how important role models are for all of us, but especially for young girls in middle school. And at Castilleja, there is no short of role models, and they are able to look up to eighth graders and ninth graders, 11th graders, and our beloved seniors to see who's in their windshield and be who they want to become as they grow and become a young adult. Our upper schoolers are able to look back to those middle school years and with fond memory remember what it was like to be in middle school at Castilleja or elsewhere, and they're able to be the role models and practice leadership. We'll find upper school students as assistant directors of the play or a choreographer for our middle school musical. We'll see them be assistant athletic coaches for middle school sports. We will see them as leaders in the tinkering nook, where they're leading after school activities for our middle schoolers. And all the ways that they are mentoring and being a role model, our younger students are looking up to say, wow, I want to be them. You can imagine there's no greater treat for a middle schooler than when she's having lunch with friends and a junior or senior walks up and says, hey, Mary, it was great to see you on the volleyball court last night. And there's just, just awe, as you can imagine. But so the connections of these students in a small environment that revolves around the circle is part of the magic of Castilleja. The other part has to do with people as well, and those are our educators, our teachers, our coaches, and mentors who are so devoted to Castilleja. And these teachers are our teachers at the heart of Castilleja and our program. They are so passionate about what they teach, no doubt. But even more importantly, they are passionate about who they teach. Bright, curious, self-motivated, inclusive, and spirited girls. And they also are role models for our students in the way they treat one another and the way they innovate with the curriculum and just the way they engage and really how they get to know each and every student of theirs. Now, about the admissions program. So you know it's virtual. You've heard that 1,000 times. We have a few events that are still on the calendar that have to do with our middle school preview, which is November 7th, upper school preview event, which is November 14th, and then we have our diversity and inclusion event, which is in December. All of these are ways for you to learn more about our students and our teachers, our program, our philosophy, and just everything about Castilleja. Why all girls is the center of what we've chosen to do. Then there are other activities that you can find on Ravenna, and you may have already signed up for some of these, but if you haven't, please do sign up for the student meetups for your middle school or upper school daughters, and some parent meetups for you. Through these small, engaging conversations, you'll get your questions answered and you'll hear directly from current students and from parents. I also lead a weekly admissions info session where I'm able to answer questions that you're able to send to us in advance. So all of these are ways for you to get to know us. Then there is a requirement for all students to do a one-on-one interview. And for middle school students, especially, I really urge you to go to Ravenna to sign up because spots are filling up, and we want to make sure that every student who's interested in applying will have an opportunity to interview, because that is a requirement. Upper school students, your interviews will come in January, so you wait a bit, and then you'll have an opportunity in the next couple of months to sign up for those January interviews. We also have the proctored writing sample. That is something that you could take at one of 8 schools, if any of those 8 schools are schools you're applying to. And of course, you can take it at Castilleja. We urge you to sign up as soon as there are available spaces. We're releasing new spaces on the first day of each month. So soon we'll be posting December dates on November 1st. This is a lot of information. It can all be found on Ravenna, but I want to just leave you with how much we miss you and how much we are hoping that you will engage with our admissions team, Laura, Marilyn, and Claire. We want to hear from you. We want to answer your questions. And so please reach out. We thank you for your interest in Castilleja. We're here to support you and be on this journey as you determine as a family. Is Castilleja where you feel like you can belong, be seen, and be known? Because we think we are. And all along, you'll find out what is possible for your daughter at Castilleja. So thanks very much, and please be in touch.